What's up again, guys? It's Axe here, Ed from Kansas City. Thanks for coming back to the channel. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the comments, the engaging, the indulging me, and the views, the likes, all of that, guys. I appreciate it. It's awesome. Wonder War has come and gone, guys. I am capped. That's how my Wonder War went, but there was a big twist. I'm talking about, yeah, it's like a good mystery. I didn't even know. I didn't see this coming. But I'm appreciative and I'm thankful. Let's get into the video and let me show you how this went down. So thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. Let's roll. So I want to take you to the. So here we go, guys. Let's get into the battle. So the first thing I did, I got home from work. The first thing I did was pulled in the driveway, hit the max troops, uh, max troops, whatever, uh, and I basically went on ahead and attacked the fort. But while I'm attacking, I just also scouted because I didn't necessarily know what was in the fort. I just sent a march because I had no real time to kind of like really be checking scouting first because we kind of relocated to the fort immediately together, me and this person. So I I scout while I'm marching, and just that's just to make sure that I see what's in it, that it's not an allies in there. He hasn't had reinforcement or things like that, and he didn't. So the first battle went like this. I did get the hit there, but of course he didn't have a lot of troops in there. It's nothing to boast to brag about. He didn't have a lot in there, and he still held his own. Uh, and I think I went full T5. As I keep saying, guys, I need to not go all full T5s. But I'm never really prepped, guys. I'm never really prepared because, like I said, I got home, pulled in the driveway I got home from work, pulled in the driveway, and wonders were starting. So I didn't really have a lot of time to be sitting there analyzing. I just started, you know, taking a fort, and I took a fort because they were at the base. So when I saw them at the base, actually one of our allies, SIM, was at the base. So I told them to go ahead and get the base. But then when I look back, I noticed RR was at a few forts in base. So I was like, oh yeah, they're here. So really ain't nothing going down. So uh, I went on ahead and was fighting with this guy. And I ended up getting that one there. It was a slight. I lost more, and I lost more because I had T4, so I lost more might. Uh, but I lost less troops, but I lost more might, and I lost. My damages were much more heavy than his when you consider Lunite and things like that. But so he won. Now I didn't pay attention to the fact of how many troops I had left and all of that. I should have pulled, of course, and then hit again or whatever, or I don't know, waited for him to hit and then hit him again. But that's not how it went. So there's the losses there, and that's what I had left. As you can see, I didn't really have much left. Barely like 230, 220 something troops. And that's what he had left. And then, so I wasn't paying attention to the rally again. And there's the familiars he had there. And there's the one I used. I just went with a mix. So I wasn't paying attention. I got out the car. Once I hit him, I got out the car. I started writing my guild a message to reinforce the fort, and then I got to doing some other things and just got really distracted. I was not paying attention, and that's how I got capped, guys. I was like, damn. So I didn't really trip. I said, man, I didn't pay attention. It was my bad. I should have paid attention. I wasn't paying attention. You're supposed to pay attention when you're warned, but I didn't pay attention. Uh, and I thought they were scouting, but I guess I was under attack because he did scout. He saw what I had was in there, and then he made the correct comp and formation or whatever to win, and he capped me. Oh, okay, whatever. So you guys know that the guild here, they are. I've had a few times where we have went to war with against them when PEN came over, Prez, Trump, and Stone Cold, and all those came over to help. And so they would come back, and like I said in the other videos, someone told me already that they use the wonder and all of that, because their family with MOP, so they use those for Baron and for uh, wars and things like that. So it wasn't nothing personal, It's not really personal. They're not really coming to the kingdom to just destroy, our guild or other people's guild. But it was really different this time, guys. Very, very different. And I'll show you what's going on. So let's get into the video right now. So here we have it, guys, right here. You can see I'm capped. But here's what happened, guys. So RR came and took all of the forts. And, of course, I was capped. And then RR came over to my guild. Shout out to RR. And told me, they hit me up on the message and told me, hey, open up and let's get the base. So yeah, I mean, it turned a big twist, guys. I didn't expect it. They didn't televise it. They didn't tell me ahead of time. In fact, I didn't know, because if you look at the as you're looking at the video, you'll notice, I'll pause. That's my guy right there that hit me up. He was like open, and I mean, I knew he was a beast, so I was like, but I was confused on what guild he came from, because when he applied, he was out of guild. So I was like, I couldn't remember which guild he was in. Was he in one of the partners of mine's allies? I didn't know. I didn't think he was with RR. And it didn't dawn on me until after a little while. I was like, oh, okay, now I know. Now it's all piecing together, because he and I talked a few days before. So all good. Shout out to him. I appreciate it. Just really appreciate it. It's just amazing. So it's crazy, guys. I mean, the partnerships that you can form in the game, people that just keep it so real. I'm talking about 100. I mean, down to earth people, man. I'm talking about, these are big players, guys. I'm talking about it. I make friends with a lot of big players, guys, just for being myself. I'm not the smartest guy at all. Definitely don't have the most money. I don't have any money, to be honest. But not the smartest guy at all. Don't know a lot about Lord's Mobile Warfare and strategy and things like that. I'm learning though, and but I keep it real. I'm myself. I work hard. I come home to my baby every day. So that's it, man. I mean, it's just I just try to keep it real. I'm not a funny person on here, and I'm not an influencer and a personality and anything like that. But let's get into the video. So as I was saying, he came over and and he just told me to watch the door. And so you'll see as the video goes on, you kind of get a glimpse of all the back and forth. Now that just goes to show you, if you look at the as you're watching the video, you'll notice I didn't put two and two together of who had joined us, but I just knew it was not an enemy. So I was definitely cool with that. I knew it was somebody that was either from my YouTube channel or that I already conversed with in a couple of messages. I'll be forgetting y'all's names too, guys, because a lot of y'all just have your gaming name, and I don't be remembering some of you guys' real names and things like that. But shout out to all of y'all, my partners and things like that. So as you can see, I'm saying, should we rally forts too? And I wasn't piecing it together. So I'm gonna show you guys. So we was talking about that one. We was talking right here about that one castle that's just been sitting there for a while. I'm gonna have to go back through some of my videos because I remember when he was sitting there. I thought when he was a part of RR, and as you can see, he was like he just messaged like he doesn't. His name didn't ring a bell, but he's active, but he's not really participating in any guild right now. So there I am. I'm catching on that. I'm gonna pause. I'm catching on that. Okay, the forts are closed, and I was thinking of rallying the forts. And as you can see over here, I slapped some negative boost stats titles on some of the RR players because it didn't click on me on who was joining our guild and helping us push to get the base. It didn't click on me until like a few minutes later, you know? Like, oh, I get it. And then I realized what I was doing. I bet they was like, damn, he just slapped us with the clown and the scoundrel and like what's going on. So that takes good patience, guys, and because I was trying to figure it out. So there you see it right there, that guy at the bottom of the screen that has my leader. We were thinking about rallying him. I definitely would have rallied him if I had my leader. I would have rallied him just to use the bunny. But anyway, yeah, let's go heal some troops in there, guys, that we got sitting in there uh, without a leader, without any extra things going on there. So now I'm looking like, okay, shout out to my guy Andy there. He's like a good brother there. He's always helping us with whenever we need fills or anything like that. He's with SIM. So y'all remember I was thinking about Three Jags when I made a joke about his name one of the last video. I said his name is Three Jags. I said, does that mean he's got three Jaguars? So I'm gonna have to ask him what his name means. But yeah, he popped over, so I remembered his name, but I could not remember what guild he was in at the time. That's crazy. I should have remembered that, but it didn't dawn on me until afterwards. So I'm appreciative for that because it's crazy, man, how we can be like, in a sense, competing against them, not enemies, but competing against them for wonder. Uh, and like I said, one time we had PNE helping, and I thought about it too when PEN helped us, and shout out to their guild because that's my guy there. I appreciate him as well. It would be really great if those guilds could come together. PEN with RR exclamation, with MOP, with One Shot, other people like that fight in Baron and all that. They can come together and collaborate to help fight in the Emperor War, and help kind of snatch those pieces out of a lot of the guilds who kind of like got a lock on it. No matter what uh, nationality is, and most of them are Chinese guilds that really kind of like dominate Emperor War, uh, and those are some tough competitions, guys. So as you can see, this is going on, and we didn't have any competition. Nothing really happened. Nobody really challenged them, as you can see. I don't mind challenging. It ain't like I like to lose troops, guys. It's not like I like to lose T5 because they are expensive to lose when you lose those. So it's not like I really intend or just intentionally just try to throw troops away. Sometimes I just am not pretty prepared, probably mentally, or either working or preoccupied, and just my thoughts are on different projects, and so I don't really get the chance to kind of like be ready to war. Uh, so everything, sometimes some things are just like, okay, I just need to try to get something done as quick as possible, and keep it like that. So, see, I had that a little small, guys. My bad. So we really didn't get any competition, and at this point, we're really just seeing who we can rally at this point. So there we go. Graveyard. What's up, champ? So here we go. And I'm just now seeing I need to take those debuffs, those negative titles off him. He talking about need a bun for some fun. 3Jag1. That might be his license plate, guys. I bet you that's probably what his license plate is. I'm gonna ask him. Han Solo. Now Han Solo's name, Han Solo W is Han Solo W. What is that W? Then numbers, I think. Oh, 69. So is he born in 69? I'm born in 69. But anyway, he said, yeah, we need boosts for Baron. But the thing about it, Han Solo, his name, he may, someone else, I bet you someone else has Han Solo because he probably had to put that W69 on there because somebody else probably just has the Han Solo name in Lost Mobile. Or or he just wants those last three characters on there in general. I don't know. I'd have to ask or something. There we go, guys. I need to downsize that a little bit. Yeah, I got capped, guys. I was busy doing a lot of things. I was helping my baby with some. She was outside painting, so a lot of things was going on. But so that's really the extent of really what happened. It took me by surprise. I would have not imagined RR coming over and helping us get the base. Because it's crazy. That takes a lot because whoever the emperor is, the guild leader in that guild is, he could have sport the base because MOP, I'm guessing, has the base and the forts in that kingdom. But RR can go basically to whatever kingdom they want to and compete there and take any base, just about any base they want to. I'm sure they're not, most people are not gonna, if you just want to get it without necessarily competing for it, or getting to an expensive battle for it, then you can find which kingdom you could go to that may have the least resistance and get it. But so what I'm saying is they could have easily took the base for themselves and the forts as well and did what they needed to do, but just being considerate. I don't even know if that's the proper word because this is a war game, but just partnering with me in my guild is probably the better way of putting it. Just helping me out, helping us out. It's just like some things. Honestly, guys, some things just don't really mean as much to some people, and that's a beautiful thing. To be honest, guys, that is really beautiful because you're not necessarily petty or greedy or a poor person's mentality to the point where you feel like you've never had nothing and you have to try to get everything you can get your hands on. So that wasn't the case with RR. So shout out to them. Shout out to their guild mate. I think it's Monster or something, Duckley or something like that. Shout out to him. Him and I had some words. We were just talking stuff to each other. That's bygone. So peace to him as well. So yeah, that's the guy we was talking about. That guy at the bottom of the screen, that Cleto or whatever. I thought he was with them, but he's not with them. And I was informing them about because we were looking for people to rally. So I was kind of like serving them notice on who's our allies and things like that. SIM guild as well as Graveyard, who was at ST for the moment. He was over there. Who knows what he's doing? He could be helping rally. He could be chilling. He comes and goes. like he wants to. He has them come and go, but right now he's been doing Guild Fest with SS1. So who knows what's going on? I don't know what's going on. But he's that's my guy. He's cool. He's taught me a lot already. We definitely have fought some good battles together. So we're not gonna get any competition in the Wonders from this point on. I wish there was a way for me to accelerate or speed up this video. You don't have to watch it for 40 more minutes. It is what it is. They having fun there, guys. 3Jag is slapping everybody. All the dudes with the queen title. That's great. Oh, that's silly. But so yeah. So I'll just let the video run its course, guys. Go ahead and let it play its course. Just for you guys who do like to just sit back and let the videos of Lords Mobile just kind of like play in the background. That's a cool thing. I mean, I like doing it when I'm watching, whether it's Hunter or Worthy Prince or Alvatrax. What's his name? Alvatrax?
No, that's the computer guy.
Yeah, the computer. You call him computer guy? Alvatrax. That's you go. There you go, babe. Thank you. Well, I'm watching him, or Langer, Smooth, Free to Play, all the guys, man, all the guys. And it's crazy too, guys, because Han Solo was asking me, he was asking me to come over to the guild after Wonder is closed, locked down, and we can do some parties, some rallies. But you all know that when you're, and I'll give you guys a show. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. When you're the Overlord, you aren't allowed to transfer R5 anymore to any of your players. You're not allowed to. The option to even leave the guild is not even there anymore, guys. You don't have that option anymore as Overlord. It the crown IGG has set up where the crown doesn't pass to the next person. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. Let me get the thing up. Okay, so when you're Overlord, what we got here? I don't know who this is. We're not really taking any small accounts anymore, guys. But when you're Overlord, let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. Let me look at the base here while I'm here. MOP. There they are, guys. Some big boys there, guys. Some real big boys as well. Do. So a lot of big players there. I'm trying to, yep, I think I showed it in the last video. I showed this one right here. This is my guy here. Beautiful account, man. That's a Emperor Baron fighting count there, guys. So I wanted to show you guys about the what I'm talking about. When you manage the guild, now when you are the Emperor, you can no longer unavailable to Overlord. You cannot transfer leadership. You can't do that, and you can't leave the guild. It says disband guild. It has an X there. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if that's. I don't want to play with it, but I know it gives you a option to ask if you want to do it. Unavailable. That's even unavailable to Overlord. I know it gives you a countdown and it makes you confirm that you want to disband and things like that. But to the Overlord, you're not allowed to disband your guild, and you're not allowed to transfer leadership, and you're not allowed to leave your guild. It's like You're an overlord, but you're held captive. Okay. So yeah, I was planning on, as you guys can see, I was planning on, um, I was planning on, you know, getting down with them, but uh, I couldn't because I being an overlord, you can't go anywhere. So I was stuck. So I am stuck. So I couldn't really join to get part of the rally parties or the rallies they was going to do. And it's cool too, guys. When you really got a war in the fighting guild, it's like you really can move around. I mean, when you got rally leads after rally leads, and I'm talking about maxed accounts as well, as we seen at the beginning of this, that part there, uh, lacked to go. I'm talking about become a little jag. This be okay. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Point I click. Yeah. So yeah, they be kicking it, guys. They really do be kicking it in that guild. For real. We was doing a lot of messaging back and forth. But yeah, it's nothing like having a guild. Uh, Han Solo was like, look like I already know what's about to happen because they start executing their leaders, right? So they was afraid that they there was gonna be a pardon since they had my leader. So he started executing all his leaders, but he uh, he thought ahead of himself. He overthought things because I didn't do the pardon. Because I didn't want to pardon, also because I didn't want to pardon our Oris leaders, and some of their leaders could be in the different kingdom. So I didn't want to pardon leaders that they could not hunt down. So that wouldn't have been cool at all. So there wasn't going to be any pardon at that time. So here's the guy, the Klepto guy. Yeah, he's been sitting there for a while. I really wanted to rally that guy, guys. I'm talking about, It's funny because not a lot of our players were online for Wonder. A lot of them going to come online and realize we have the fort, we have the base. So yeah. So I figured, guys, I'll let the video play because some of you guys do like to. Some of you guys do like to listen while you preoccupied with something else. I like looking at YouTube while I'm really like I'm working at the desk or computer or something, because it's at those times I'm already kind of like working or something, and I can just have it going in the background. I can pay attention when I need to. Just kind of catch it in the background, or if I'm just looking at it in general on TV. If I'm really just chilling and doing nothing, not really playing the game or nothing like that, then I can just watch the YouTube video. My chains are all, man, all twisted this way and that away. It's like, what's going on here, man? I do got that video coming up, guys. It's gonna be soon. I got a special video coming up. So yeah, we just kind of like chopping it up now, talking, conversating, just guild socializing. I gotta do something about my guild, guys, because it just, as you guys know, it's not really easy to build a guild, but I gotta do something, because we got a lot of players that's not active, and you know that that's not cool. Players that are not doing guild fest, we do a really good fair share amount of monster hunting, and our gift level is increasing as more players contribute to that. But as far as moving as a unit or as a team, we're really not on one page or one accord. We're not in sync. I know that there's different time zones and things like that, but it's crazy because a lot of times you get more activity out of the smaller players and smaller accounts, probably because they feel less of a drain on what it costs and or what you have to go through to actually stay afloat in the game. It's more carefree for them, less serious for them, and even when you're a smaller player, it still can be serious to the extent. I mean, you can still take a lot of things to heart, such as getting capped or growing problems, things like that. But I think players like myself and those even way higher than me, maxed accounts, things like Lil Jag and all those other players, Han Solo, players like that are all champ mythic, but not maxed accounts yet. Nonetheless, we take it to more to heart because we all know what it costs to actually excel or to kind of be something in this game or to compete in this game or just be really active in the game. It takes quite a bit, guys. So um, it takes quite a bit. So players who are not invested financially, who are nonetheless invested emotionally, they feel their effects too. But I think the people like myself and these guys, we feel it more because we're not only there mentally and emotionally, but we're also there financially. So the game gets more of our total life. So yeah. So yeah. I did do some Tycoon. Guild Fest is over for me. I finished that last quest. As a matter of fact, Jag and Han Solo came back over after the Wonder War when they left and came back and finished a few quests that they were doing over there with us. And so I'm done with my quest, but I think, as you guys know, I have the Guild Fest challenge going on in my guild. And I'm just now realizing that I'm actually going to lose. I mean, I said I give out at least 55k gems to whoever in my guild beats me in Guild Fest. You get at least 55,000 gems. And so I was at like 1,300 points, and I still had one, two. I still had, I think, three quests. If you look at the last video, I was like 4 out of 5 I had because one of them was canceled. And you can have a total of, I think, 9. Let me pause to see, guys, what I'm thinking about. Let me pause right quick. Pause this. Okay, so I couldn't really find. I was gonna pause it and show you guys, but oh well, all good. Let's keep it moving. So I think that is it, guys. That pretty much covers everything for today. It sucks. I'm going to lose. What we got going on? He's rallying a level 1 monster. It sucks. I'm going to lose the I'm going to lose the I want to lose the kill fest guys. So shout out to Karen. She wins. Uh, she did great. I'm impressed because I didn't see her at any point that close, and she pulled through. So that's cool. That's kind of cool. She gave her all and beat me. I slacked. So next time you gotta not stop running the race until you cross the finish line. So with that being said, guys, I don't know who that is. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Appreciate y'all tuning in and watching the video. Much thanks, and shout out again to my partners and friends, all y'all who help us out. Thanks very much. Thanks for not taking things personal. Thanks for keeping things in perspective. This is a game. It's serious though. It is serious. There's a lot of we bring a lot to this game. Uh, and sometimes the game is not always smiles and laughs. Sometimes it's frustration, and it can be depressing too, because sometimes, like for myself, you look at your damn bank account and be like, damn, I spent how much? You need to set the Google budget on this thing. But uh, I'm a type of person that I like to finish what I started. One of my best friends, he gave me a compliment when we was like teens. Well, we probably was in our early 20s, but somewhere around there. He said, "Man, that's one thing I love about you, Ed, is you go hard. Whatever you do it with all your heart, all your passion, all your, you go hard at it." And that's what I am kind of like a I am kind of like that, real passionate about stuff. I really kind of go hard about stuff. I go hard when I do stuff. The correct word I'm looking for is, it's not that I have an addictive personality, but um, whatever I put my heart into, or whatever I put my mind into, or whatever goals I set, I really do like to set them, and that reflects also in this game, such as when I say I'm gonna get certain gear, you will see me with that second cup. The Lord Jesus wills and I live, because if I'm not alive and He don't want me to be alive, or I don't say if He don't want me to be alive, but if Jesus decide to come back. Now listen, I wanted to tell you guys something. For those who believe in Jesus, that's all good. Those who don't believe in Jesus, to each his own. But listen, if it's one thing I like to put out in this video, Jesus is gonna come back. He was real. He is real. Uh, and he will come back. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be a heck of a experience, moment, when the Lord Jesus Christ, God manifest in flesh, comes back, man. I'm talking about this. We can look and laugh and play and just blow him off and things like that, and not believe the Holy Bible and say there's contradictions or things like that. But he's coming back. He will come back, and when he comes back in his glory and in his power, I mean, I don't know exactly what's going to be. To be honest, I'm not going to say everybody that don't believe in him, or that's living a life of sin, or whatever, is going to be burned in fire and all that. He'll judge all that. Huh? Right. My baby told me to get it together. I'm preaching. No, but I really wanted to say that, guys. I wanted to say, uh, I wanted to say, if I can tell you one thing, you can say I told you he's coming back, but I don't want to rub it in your face. Is what I'm. I don't want to say I told you he was coming when he comes, because he is coming. He will come back. Uh, I don't care how much longer it can be. 2,000 years from now. Jesus Christ, that man is coming back, guys. I mean, I kid you not, he's coming back, man. And I'm talking about the power. I mean, when he reveals to the world that I'm the Almighty, I'm God. I mean, when he proves that, man, I'm telling you, bro. Um, you don't want to. I'm telling you, it's real stuff, bro. That's some real stuff, guys, ladies and gentlemen. And I just hope, I just wish the best for everybody, man. Period. So if you're if you're Muslim or Buddhism or Hinduism or it's a billion religions out there. There's only one God though, and I'm sure He has a place. I'm sure Jesus has a place for everybody, man. Because that's who we all gonna face. He's gonna be the judge. He's gonna be on that throne. He died for our sins. He died for mine, and it'll be known. It'll be revealed. Didn't mean to necessarily go there. I mean, I meant to go there, but I'm gonna get back to this game. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. It is time. It's almost bedtime for me. Look what time it is, guys. It's almost 10 o'clock. I got home at about 5. It wasn't even 5:40. So pretty much I've been on Lawrence Mobile since I got home. So for the last 5 hours, other than showering and things like that, snacking a little bit. Uh, yeah. So that's how my day goes, and I get back up and go to work and repeat. So, uh, so that's it. That's my personality. Like I said, when I start something, I like to finish it. That stick to itiveness. And so my goals is to get my next two pieces, the one cup and then the champ piece, and then my pack fives, get those maxed out. You can see I have some Hue hoppers that I can never use right now unless they upgrade the familiar again. I have some bond. I didn't get the greatest drop rates, guys, on my last couple of thousand uh, lucky tokens. They wasn't all that lucky, but um, we know when it comes out. I'm not going to rush. I'll just wait. So I'll have it a couple of weeks, guys. I believe it. Oh, I got too many of these, guys. That's from all of that. Those hell events. All right. So this guy is an infantry again, as you guys can see. Deals 600 damage based on your. Starts off with 60. So I could upgrade that a couple of times. So that would be good infantry. I'm the strongest in infantry. But my thing is, I don't really want to use my brilliant orbs for that because I have other familiars that I want to get done that I need to unlock. Like, for example, I need to unlock the J Rim, this one here, because it inflicts the enemy. That reduces. I need one that actually does some damage. So this one is based off cavalry, and Black Wing is based off range. Queen B is based on. This is the one I want right here, guys. This is the one I really want, and I'm at 104. So when that comes out in the Tycoon, I'm gonna get that unlocked. That could be the next one. But I gotta save for the cup. You gotta fight your battles. So, thanks for viewing, guys. Thanks for tuning in. More videos coming soon. I'm out. Yeah, I'm out.